Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you a pretty interesting experimental build, which basically utilises the Poison Phial on this Switch Axe, which is just the basic iron one, I'm pretty sure, the fully upgraded version of that. I believe this is the only Switch Axe in the game that has a Poison Phial, so because of that I wanted to make an experimental build that utilised that Phial and made it useful, or like good. To some extent, of course. So the set bonuses we will be using is Fatalis Legend and Rathian Essence to get Poison Duration up. Poison Duration up is just going to make the poison better, basically. And as you can see, putting them both together, which will happen when we use Zero Sum Discharge, which is what this build is focusing on, we have a ton of poison. A ton of poison. So that's like super good. We have over 1,500 poison, which is pretty insane. I think this is the only weapon in the game that can do that. Can have over 1,500 poison on a single weapon. So, with that being said, let's get into the build and basically see how I made this. So, this is the base stats on the weapon right now. It's pretty solid. It's actually a good weapon. But we've made it a little bit better here. With the custom upgrades, I believe I went pretty much all attack, because you don't actually need affinity on this one for custom upgrades, which is really nice. And since we already have plenty of poison, and because I've got poison duration up, we don't actually need really that much more poison than I already have put in here, since we're probably not even going to get a chance to utilize poison duration up all that much. But it is there for the build, because you know, that's kind of like the experimental part of it. So augmentations, we have affinity to get it to 10%. We have health regen, and we have status up, obviously, because that's the main focus, poison. And yeah, honestly, that's pretty good. You do get 100% crit with this. You can see I have 30% now because of some skills we'll cover later, and then obviously agitating will get that to 100%. So, getting into the actual skills themselves, even though you've pretty much already seen them already. We have Agitate at 7, that's for free attack and to get 100% affinity. Tool Specialist 5, mandatory on a Zero Sum Discharge spamming build. So, of course, we've got that, and we get that through Inheritance, which is why I still have Inheritance in this build, by the way. Then we got Attack Boost 4, which gets us 100% affinity, combined with everything else, plus more attack means more damage, super nice. We've got Poison Attack 4 for more poison, which is obviously the focus of the build, so I've got that in here. Got Stun Resistance because it comes with the gear, Health Boost, which we need because we don't have Transcendence anymore, and I threw that in with some of the gear that we've got here. Here's actually where we're getting most of it. There you go. Basically, we just got it on gems. You can already see that. So then we got free crit eye, which actually just comes with the gear. So that's really good. I don't need to dump any crit eye in. It's just flat out on the gear. No need to worry about it anymore. And that does get us 100% crit, so that's super nice. Crit boost, obviously mandatory. Weakness exploit, mandatory. That gets us 100% crit. Power prolonger we've got on the gloves. Mandatory for a Zero Sum Discharge build. We've got Earplugs 1, which gets us to Earplugs 5 when we're on the side of a monster doing Zero Sum, so that's really good. And yep, that's all the perks. So, showing you the damage, it's actually pretty good for what it is. And obviously, you'll be doing DOT damage, because we've got poison going throughout the entire hunt, basically. Because we've got more than enough poison to last an entire hunt. Plus we've got poison duration up. Now there aren't that many monsters that are really that weak to poison, so it's going to be difficult to utilise this super effectively. But it is still pretty effective. And it's very effective on monsters that are actually weak to poison, so there's that. Alright, so fully buffed up. We're at 1,267 attack. And now we're going to Zero Sum, see what that damage is looking like. Obviously we don't have 100% crit, so it's going to vary. 1,600, that would probably be a poison right there. Since we have got massive poison damage. 1,400. Yeah, it's going to vary a little bit. So there is that. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's just how it's going to be. So, I mean, the damage is pretty fair. It's not amazing, and it's not meant to be amazing. The focus is on just poisoning monsters. So yeah, this is the build. Poison Phial, utilised in an experimental build of mine. Let me know if you want to see me do this with the Dragon Phial or the Paralysis Phial, since those two are other unique phials, only on, I believe, one weapon each. Besides, obviously, their predecessors, you know, the ones that you would upgrade to get to the final form, those obviously have it too, but I'm not going to make a build on those, am I? I'm going to make it on the final version. So, yeah, let me know what you think of the build. Let me know if you're going to at least try it. It is a bit of fun to use. Obviously, at the end of this, I will have a hunt showing it off in action. So, yeah, if you want to stick around for that, go ahead. If not, this is where the video ends for you. So, thanks for watching, and adios.